It is. I think somebody's trying to kill me. I'll be waking up paranoid. I'll be really scared. I'll just be paranoid. That's just the way I am. You know. You be seeing me. Scared to death.
Heavy D is dead.
What's it?
Andre Harrell is dead. The only two left are Puffy and Al almost died. Isn't that interesting?
That is interesting.
Heavy D was found dead, face down in the heart attack. Andre Harrell, heart attack. Kim died from pneumonia, but there's the first coroner's report that said that she died. It was ruled.
Jay-Z and Puffy wanted Biggie killed. Bottom line. You don't have to believe me. Believe the facts. Here's a man that wanted to leave Bad Boy. He wanted to do his own thing. He mentioned several times how he was tired of being used and abused. That he was bigger than Bad Boy itself.
50 Cent and Biggie's mother are just two of the insiders who have recently spoken out about Diddy's seedier side. How strange is it that one of them, Uncle Ron, is allegedly collaborating with the FBI to bring down the record exec? Famous bodyguard Uncle Ron has made some shocking statements about Puffy and Jay-Z possibly murdering Biggie. He has come forth with proof that backs up his claims. In the past, Uncle Ron said he had kept quiet about the behind-the-scenes goings-on with the celebrities his nieces and nephews admired for fear for their safety. However, now that they are all grown up, he feels it is okay to tell them about these events. Ron isn't the only one looking for redress. 50 Cent is also on his side and agrees that Diddy needs to answer for the lives he's taken. He is prepared to cooperate with the FBI in their investigation of Diddy. Diddy is furious over this, but 50 Cent doesn't seem to care. To that end, what are some of Diddy's alleged murders that 50 Cent has mentioned? Let's get down to brass tacks. Biggie's unsolved murder, which took place in Los Angeles weeks before the release of his record Life After Death, is a tragedy that has gained worldwide notoriety. Many people, including 50 Cent, believe that Puffy reaped the most financial benefits from Biggie's death. He thought Biggie had already decided to leave Bad Boy Records after the release of his album. Diddy was unhappy with the decision since he was unwilling to relinquish his most valuable asset, and Uncle Ron agreed. Biggie's former bodyguard Ron isn't the only one who says the rapper planned to quit Bad Boy Records. Biggie's second ex-bodyguard, Gene Deal, has made similar claims about the rapper's true intentions just before his untimely death.
Who said that Biggie had showed you a contract that he was going to sign with another label after this next album?
Yeah, Big had a contract.
Deal had stated that Biggie was about to quit Bad Boy Records for a better offer elsewhere. Deal said that Biggie wanted to leave Bad Boy Records for a deal for more than $60 million during an interview on DJ Vlad's vlog. Deal, who was flying with Diddy and was in charge of watching over his briefcase, discovered Biggie's Bad Boy contract, which outlined his earnings in $250,000 increments but gave Puff ownership of his publishing money. Biggie allegedly told Deal about his intentions to sign a new contract and the large sum of money he would earn as a result. He said, "He showed me it had Charlie Baltimore, Cameron, Lil Cease, Lil Kim, Junior Mafia, Tracy Lee, and the commission. I think the contract was for so many years for like $62 million. It comes out to $62 million. Deal claimed that Big intended to change Junior Mafia's business practices and have them start writing and holding their own. 50 Cent, along with Diddy's two bodyguards, has made it abundantly apparent that Diddy is a criminal in their eyes, and the former is eager to support the latter in their quest for retribution.
Why have you never stood next to nobody? Because you studied the 48 Laws of Power.
Nah, man, that's whack. And he knew exactly what I meant, because he'd been standing next to something his entire career.
Right.
He stood next to Biggie, you put Hart on him. That's stand next to the fighters you want, right? You stood next to Mace, stood next to Jock. Look, Puffy might be the destination for anybody going nowhere.
He's not wrong. Y'all are fucked.
Nobody survived.
You all are fucked.
Look at it.
Yeah.
Please, people, help me help you. Who's first?
In a recent video, 50 Cent publicly shames Puffy for allegedly sacrificing Biggie and other celebs. The video has gone viral. Fans are quick to point out that 50 Cent isn't the first to claim that Puff blew off his Bad Boy record mates. The internet blasted 50 Cent harshly, saying he is still trying to pull Diddy down after he said that everyone who supported Diddy and was linked with him eventually failed or broke, as additional evidence against Diddy emerged. However, even his most devoted fans started to have doubts. The first report concerned the popular rapper, age 19, who gave up his career to enter the ministry. Mace, whose real name is Mason Betha, broke onto the music scene in 1996 2006 as a member of Bad Boy Records with the release of his debut album, Harlem World. The record went on to sell 4 million copies, earning him a platinum certification. Mace stunned the rap industry when he announced his retirement to become a pastor. Mace said that he was leaving the music business because he felt called by God to do so. He believed that rap music was not genuine and that he had led friends, children, and others to hell. Mace went away to follow his faith and discover God. The Wankster rapper has recently claimed that Diddy was involved in both Biggie and Tupac's murders. 50 Cent might be of great use to the FBI if he has proof to back up his accusations. Not only have Diddy's 2 bodyguards been persistent in their pursuit of justice for Diddy, but so has the celebrity Jaguar Wright. These people are collaborating to see that justice is done. Singer-songwriter Jaguar Wright, who is infamous for exposing Hollywood's dirty little secrets, has revealed that Diddy is the only original member of Bad Boy Records still alive. And well, she claimed that out of the 5 men who started the label, 3 had died, 1 was in a coma, and that Diddy, whom she called Honeycombs, was the only one still working. Jaguar has blamed Diddy for the murders of all 3 members and dared him to sue her if he doesn't believe her. In addition, Jaguar has stated that the other 4 co-founders of Bad Boy Records had awful experiences when attempting to write tell-all books. Even Al B. Sure, who woke up from his coma, had been writing a book before the accident. Someone seems to be trying to keep everything under wraps. As they were all meeting an untimely end, it stands to reason that they were hiding information that needed to be kept secret and that this information was contained in the books they were writing. I think it's safe to say that everyone here can name that person. Disturbing allegations that Diddy forced male artists to engage in sexual acts on him for the sake of their careers were made by Jaguar Wright in a video she posted to Instagram in 2020. She also warned that he would scheme against them if they refused. Wright claims that she retained the services of an entertainment attorney who had recently left Bad Boy, but that she did not reveal the lawyer's identity for fear of retribution. The attorney confessed to her about a traumatic event that occurred during their time together at the firm. According to Wright, a lawyer went to Diddy's office to get his signature on some paperwork, but when he got there, he found Diddy in the midst of a meeting with singer Christopher Williams about a possible demo deal. The door wasn't locked, so she didn't think twice about just walking in. Wright said, when she walked in, she saw Christopher Williams performing fellatio on Puff. The lawyer's unusual interaction with Diddy and Christopher Williams unsettled her more than it fazed her. She allegedly didn't break down until the next day when Diddy allegedly confronted her and asked whether she planned to tell anyone about the incident. Diddy allegedly told her, "I'll do whatever the fuck I want in my building," when she questioned him gently why he didn't lock the door during the discussion. It's power. See, Diddy told the lawyer, "If I could make a man suck my D, I could make people do anything for money." Wright was fairly confident that Diddy had threatened her life if she told anyone about the incident. Wright warned that anyone should try to harm her. She has nothing to do with the fact that you are a sodomite and force men to engage in sexual practices beneath their dignity merely to demonstrate your superiority. She got out of the company somewhat unscathed, and it appears that the lawyer who exposed Diddy's inappropriate behavior in his office is aware of how hazardous Diddy can be. The rapper DMX joined the Bodyguards and Jaguar Wright in backing 50 Cent's allegations against Diddy. DMX may have informed 50 Cent about Diddy's wrongdoings because of his first-hand knowledge of the situation. Before his untimely death from a heart attack in April 2021, however, DMX had spoken out against Diddy's handling of the late Biggie Smalls. Authentic audio sample. The rapper talked about his early days as an unsigned musician and how he almost got a record deal with Bad Boy Records during an interview before the release of his album Undisputed in 2012. However, the Locks overshadowed him and he was passed over. "You know, the Locks got signed before I did. They were a safer group," said DMX. Puff signed them, and you know it was a blessing and a curse because they were happy they got signed and they were on the Benjamins. But then Diddy made them jiggy and put them in suits and made them write lyrics for him and took their publishing and raped them. DMX explained how Damian D. Rock Butler approached him about signing with Bad Boy Records. Though DMX had a lot of fans, Diddy didn't sign him because he didn't think he was a good enough musician. Rumor has it that Diddy prefers guys, so perhaps he didn't find him sexually appealing and hence rejected him. Diddy has been accused by DMX and 50 Cent, among others, of signing artists to terrible contracts and then killing them to claim ownership of their music rights. The mother of murdered rapper Notorious B.I.G., Valletta Wallace, has publicly accused P. Diddy of being complicit in her son's death. She claimed in a recent interview that Diddy was behind the plot to assassinate Biggie and that he lied about it. On the 20th anniversary of her son Biggie Small's death, his mother, Mama Biggie, made a groundbreaking statement. She tells the Daily Mail that she is sad every single day at the loss of her son and the fact that his murderer is still at large. With a flourish, she continued her impassioned speech. "I have a very good idea who murdered Christopher, and I genuinely believe that the LAPD know exactly who did too. They've done their investigation, but they just refuse to move forward. I don't know why they haven't arrested who is involved." It seems to me that it's one giant conspiracy and someone is definitely being protected somewhere down the line. There's no closure for me until that murderer is behind bars and sentenced. Several of Ms. Wallace's followers are optimistic and they've expressed their support for her decision to bring this case back at some point. I hope Ms. Wallace builds the strength to reopen the case and get the justice she deserves. Mace, a former bad boy artist who has spoken out in support of Valetta's cause by saying she should be told the truth about her son's murder, was also signed to the label. Witnesses like Mace, 50 Cent, and others are prepared to talk to the FBI, which might result in Diddy spending the rest of his life behind bars. And on that note, we'll see you next time.